Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome to another reaction. This is Afterlife. It's a show that I said I was going to react to after Chernobyl, but obviously I gave it a little break because 3 TV shows at once at the moment is a bit like, oh my god. Especially when Chernobyl was like an hour long for each episode, but Afterlife is only about 25 to 30 minutes long each episode, which is a lot nicer to edit and to find 10 minutes worth of footage on. And something off topic, right? I went to get my hair cut today, and I said to the geezer, I said, can you just don't cut the top? Can you just cut the back and sides for me, please? He said, yeah, no problem. What would you like me to do to the back and sides? I said, can I just get a small kind of low fade around about here? About here? Just like a line, basically, going all the way around my head. Just like a brief, kind of small kind of fade, like a gradual one. Yeah, no problem, mate, no problem. End of the haircut. Fuck me, he's gone literally all the way up here. Like, it's not even a fucking fade to begin with. I don't know what the fuck that is. They don't seem to understand what you want. It's like, I don't know what's going on. It's weird. I don't know if you guys will agree with me on that or not, but whatever you ask for at a barber's, you're going to get the complete opposite. Every time. Every single time. Unless you're paying like 50 quid for a haircut. It seems like, I don't know, man, the more expensive the haircut is, the more knowledgeable the barber is about what you want. But my hair grows back quick. I have to get it cut at least once a week. 2 weeks max. I don't go 2 weeks without getting a haircut. And I ain't paying 50 quid for a fucking haircut. So I guess this is going to have to do. I mean, it grows back within 2 weeks anyway. But I don't know. I'm going to stop rambling about my hair now. Let's get on to Afterlife. It's a show that was written and directed by Ricky Gervais. I've heard some amazing things about it. It's funny, it's sad, it's emotional, very emotional in some scenes. It'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry. Like, apparently it does everything. Like, every single emotion will come out of you during this series that he's made. And obviously, because it's Ricky Gervais, I've got high hopes because I'm a huge fan of his. If you've never watched The Office, the UK version, it's one of the best things on TV. And then he done something called Extras, which was also hilarious. Derek as well. I gave Derek a go. Derek was good. It was very different to his original kind of work, but it worked. So, and then he done something with Warwick Davis. I think Life's Too Short. That wasn't that great, but it was a good. It was kind of a hit and hope. I think that show, Life's Too Short. He's done various things with Carl Pilkington and Stephen Merchant. That trio is just amazing. Like, they used to do old XFM podcasts back in the day. I highly recommend you watch it. And I also highly recommend, after this, you go onto the search bar on YouTube, type in Carl Pilkington Rockbusters compilation. It's like a 3-hour podcast, but it's all clips of when this guy used to do Rockbusters. Anyway, I'm not going to explain it, but it's just funny. It's a game they used to play on radio. Anyway, I'll give a brief description of what it's about. I think people have told me that his wife passed away and she left him videos to watch while she was gone. Kind of just motivating him to carry on, saying, don't get too down, it's all good. Yeah, I think it's just, there's only 6 episodes, and I think it's literally just his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. I don't know if they're married or not. Yeah, I think it's just kind of like the daily life of Ricky Gervais's character once his wife has passed. So I'm ready to crack on. Okay, Afterlife Season 1, Episode 1. It's just called Episode 1.
If you're watching this, then I'm not around anymore. I couldn't say any of this to your face. It's too embarrassing. For you, not for me, obviously. You're never very good at hearing how lovely you are. But you're lovely. But you're absolutely fucking useless. So I thought I'd leave you a little guide to life without me. You've got to turn the alarm off in the morning, yeah? Because if you open the door, it'll set it off, and then the alarm company think we're getting broken into. And feed the dog. Yeah? First thing in the morning and when you get in from work. And what else? Got to put the bins out Tuesday evenings. Black bin is household waste, green bin is recycled.
When I wake up in the morning, love,
What a song.
and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something will I want in love bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's all
Ride with me.
No dog food. Baked beans or vegetable curry?
Got to be baked
Thought
beans.
so. Oh, sorry. I'll get you some real food later. Fucking hell. Vegetable curry for me, then. Oh.
Nice, nice. Shit's gonna be emotional, man. It's got a dog in it. As soon as it's got a dog in it, that's me gone. Oh, I've seen this on the trailer. I think it's the pedo thing.
Hi, George.
Hi. Who's that? He's my uncle. Pedo!
What?
Pedo!
I'm not a pedo, and if I was, you'd be safe, you tubby little ginger cunt.
One of my clients fantasizes about killing his ex-wife when he's masturbating.
Why are you telling me that?
I didn't say it.
No, I know, but how does that help me?
I
How
don't know.
does that help him?
I guess to let you know you're not the only one.
Only what?
Well, the only mental case out there.
You will do a good job, won't you?
You can trust me, yeah, yeah,
With £35, eh?
yeah.
All right.
Cheers.
Hot date.
Sorry, what?
Just saw you washing in a puddle from a drain, and I wondered if it was a special occasion.
Not really, no.
Gonna buy drugs with that and dump the papers in a skip?
Well, I should probably dump them first, then buy the drugs. I'll forget otherwise, won't I?
A lot of Game of Thrones characters in this. Actors, I might say.
Where's Lisa?
She's dead, Dad. Remember? She died early this year.
She was here this morning.
No, she wasn't.
Hi.
Hi. You married?
No time for that.
I'll give you a good scene too.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Never had any complaints?
Oh, I've got to go. See you, Dad.
Hey, bring Lisa with you.
Fuck me. Yeah, all right. Jesus Christ. Oh,
Did he go and get the dog food or not?
balls. Fuck's sake.
Clever, I ain't thought of that.
No fucking milk.
Don't wallow, eh? Stay active. And keep our house tidy. Our lovely house. And don't get drunk all the time, all right? Because it'll only make you feel worse in the long run. I'm not a doctor, but I have spoken to loads of them over the last few months, and they all reckon it's not ideal to be a fat, lazy, self-pitying lump. If you put the dishes straight in the dishwasher, it don't build up. And change the salt every now and then.
You all right? Yeah? I was worried about you.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because you're always talking about killing yourself. Also, you should be at work, but, you know, I'll let that slide. Come to the pub. Me and Len are going for lunch.
No, I've had lunch.
Come on. We used to go to the pub all the time.
No, someone will make me angry, and that's the day ruined.
Yeah, I'll take that chance, Bruce Banner. It'll do you good. Come on, please. All journalists go to the pub for lunch.
We're not journalists. Fucking hell. Can you hear that? Fucking fat cunt eating like a fucking slug. Doing my fucking head in.
All right. Look, why don't you throw yourself into your work?
Sorry, I can't concentrate with that.
Fucking hell. They're crisps. They're crunchy.
Yeah, but why does he have to do all that?
No, all right. Woman on Blackburn Road woke up Chinese. And she wasn't before.
No, I get the angle.
Okay. Man who got sent the same birthday card 5 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, let's get to the bottom of that ASAP.
Well, yes, why don't you? Because that is your job.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like the most pointless news. I don't know.
Ring the doorbell. You disgusting.
I didn't want to do it in the man's house, did I?
Go to the doctor, you've definitely got bowel cancer.
Hello.
Don't come out, this fat cunt shut himself.
Are you from the newspaper?
Yeah, leave him there for a while. You fucking pig.
Oh, my Denise will be tickled by this. It's my wife. She passed away last year. Light of my life. Anything that happens, I go to tell her, and then I remember. Nothing's as good if you don't share it. I still have my downs, but then life throws you these interesting little things, doesn't it? You can't feel sorry for yourself. Got to keep going.
Oh, fuck. That's the first bit of tears.
Excuse me, where's the dog food?
I used to buy the cat food.
Right, well, I've got another question then.
Where's the cat food?
The tinned products, I'll too.
Cheers. Don't get up.
Okay.
Yeah, mind how you go.
Everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
My choice is either violence or hand over my money peacefully to 2 useless little cunts. Are you mad? No! Oh, fuck off, okay? Just fuck off.
It's actually true. That shit kind of goes on, man. Like, bare 12-year-olds just... Well, not 12, to be exact. Well, you get 12-year-olds. Under 16s, man, they just don't see... They don't know consequences enough in what they're doing.
Oh, it's Sunday, you can't!
You're not a real vicar, I can tell.
Oh, Tony!
Oh.
Oh, my God!
What?
Why'd you do this to me?
Because it's good for you. It gets your heart going. It gets your metabolism up.
Oh,
Ow!
Things like that drive me out of my mind.
Well, that went so quick. Whew, okay. Oh, man, he started watching home videos at the end of when he used to prank her and that. Oh, man. That's kind of cute, not gonna lie. I didn't really brace myself enough. I did say this. Apparently, this show makes you laugh and cry. But I didn't realise it could make you tear up one scene, and then literally the scene after it would just make you laugh. So Tony lost his wife Lisa to cancer, and while she was in hospital, I'm guessing she was alone whilst in hospital, whilst Tony was working or at home looking after the dog. I'm guessing she just made little secret videos so he could watch once she was gone. And then obviously he started watching the home videos at the end. That's sad. I don't think I can put myself through that. I don't think I'd be able to watch. I don't know, I'm torn. I don't think I'd be able to watch them, but then again, your wife has left you videos that you've not seen before. Unless he has seen them before and he's just rewatching them over and over. Maybe she's like marked them each video on wherever it is, desktop, saying, oh, watch this on March 1st or something. I think, yeah, I'm torn. I said that I don't think I would, but if my wife left me videos that I haven't seen before, I think I would watch them. Home videos, I don't know. I don't know if I could watch home videos of you two just living together, just happy memories being created. I wouldn't be able to put myself through that. I'm sorry. I'm actually quite an emotional person, believe it or not, but I don't think I'll be able to put myself through that. I'd get way too emotional with that. Not straight away anyway. I don't know. I'd have to watch it maybe a few months later, or because it's hard. Is Tony trying to get over Lisa, or is he just doing whatever the fuck he wants, and then later that night he just watches endless amounts of videos of his wife, and then it's just repeating itself every day. It's like Groundhog Day. You're just doing the same thing, talking to people, whoever he wants. But I did really like that birthday card story with the guy where it says he likes to tell his wife everything just so he remembers himself, and nothing's good until you share it with someone. And it made Tony open his eyes a little bit. He was like, okay, maybe I'm not the only one. It's like the psychiatrist said, I don't know his name, but I'm just going to call him Thoros of Myr from Game of Thrones. He said you need to know you're not the only one out there. Obviously I'm not going to use the same context as he done, saying mental and stuff, but it's true, man. When you're in like a hole, like Tony's in, and I'm sure we've all been through it, do you know what I mean? Even I've been through that kind of shit. But you just need to remember you're not the only one, and there is light at the end of the tunnel, and the storm will always pass. There's a few things I like to go by that kind of motivate me. A teacher actually said it to me at college, or not to me, but kind of like the whole class. But one of the things he said was adapt and overcome, which I found like very useful. If there's like a challenge ahead of you and you're not quite sure on what to do, how to feel about it, just adapt to it, overcome it, just own it, man. Own it as much as you can. And trust me, you'll be glad you did. Because the more... That's another quote I like to live by, is stop thinking about doing something and actually do it. Because that literally does take you one step further. Instead of just contemplating it every day or every morning, just do it. Stop thinking about doing something and actually do it. It's the best advice at the moment for me. So, for instance, get back to my YouTube channel. Obviously, I stopped in December, then I've only just, 2 months ago, I started it back up. But the whole time I wasn't uploading, I was just thinking, I really want to get back into it, but I feel like everyone's going to hate me. You think the worst. You do think the worst in situations like this. It's not... I said to myself, stop thinking about doing it and just do it. And I did it, and do you know what I mean? I'm uploading regularly. I've kept to a nice little schedule. Maybe I could upload a bit faster, but I just like to take things slow at the moment. as long as I'm doing it, I'm making more progress by uploading 2 or 3 episodes a week rather than doing nothing at all. Like, I'm ahead of that past Charlie, or that parallel universe Charlie. I'm way ahead of him. So anyway, I went a bit off topic there, but I just wanted to, felt like saying, do you know what I mean? If you're ever in a depressive rut, just remember you're not the only one. And always talk about shit. I know Tony is talking about it. He said he doesn't care. He's quite hard to read. I don't really know what his purpose is. I think he literally does just think, I can do whatever the fuck I want, and if it all gets too much, I can kill myself. That's his thought process. I'm hoping he gets out of it. I've got a feeling he will get out of it, but I can see it taking quite a while with a lot of patience from other people. Because that's what you need around people that are depressed. You need a lot of patience. Which is what people lack. People seem to lack patience nowadays. But I just want to say that obviously Tony lost his wife Lisa, but Lisa's brother is Tony's boss at a newspaper place, I don't know, Gazette. But I don't get why he's not as like sad as him. Like that, I know it's Tony's wife, but it's also your sister, you know? Like, you spent more time growing up with her than Tony has. I don't know how long they were married for, but that's your sister, and he's not really showing any emotion. He's just telling Tony to kind of like suck it up, kind of thing. Like, I've had enough of it now. It's not your place to say that though, man. Come on. I don't know if Tony's had any leave, if he's given permission for Tony to have some time off, but no doubt Tony will probably be a lot worse if he had time off, because he needs to surround himself. He needs to keep himself busy. Although he went to the pub with Lenny and the manager or boss, if he didn't go to the pub, he wouldn't have learnt about the old guy getting 5 cards in a row, and kind of like a nice little cute story about his wife that passed a year ago. So you never know. I'm rooting for Tony already. Yeah. That episode went really quick, and I think I've given her quite a nice review, to be honest. It's quite nice. Obviously, Sandy, the new girl at the paper place, I can see her and Tony becoming friends. Like a strong friendship, not like a relationship. I can see like a strong friendship going. I don't know, I can feel by the end of the series like there'll be a nice kind of good rapport between that whole office. But yeah, this is just the start. That was just episode 1, and the 6 episodes, and series 2 has been announced. I think they're currently filming it as well, so be interesting to see how it ends, if there's for there to be a season 2. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching my reaction to the first episode of Afterlife. I hope you enjoyed it. I was a bit quiet at times. I laughed. I teared up. Kind of emotional. It's gonna be even more emotional, I think. But I'm ready, man. This is going to be a roller coaster of a journey of emotions. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to this Afterlife episode, you can watch the full thing on my Patreon, as well as episode 2, the full version of episode 2. So obviously this is episode 1. I've just released this on YouTube, and I always upload the next 1 or 2 episodes to my Patreon. There's kind of like an early access feature I've got going on over there, and it's all full reactions as well. Unfortunately for YouTube, I can only do 10 minutes worth. For those of you that have stumbled onto this and my channel, I can only use 10 minutes worth of footage within 30 seconds of clips, and every 30 seconds I use, there has to be a 5-second gap. So if I miss anything, if I miss some important dialogue, an important scene or something, or if it's too quick, then I apologise. But the easiest alternative for me would be if you went onto my Patreon and watched it on there, just because it's the full reaction. There's no cuts or edits or anything. But yeah, cool. just thought I'd nip that in the bud just in case I see in the comments in a few episodes or something say, why did you leave that bit out or this bit out? But sorry, man, I can only do 10 minutes. Cool. Thanks guys for watching. I guess I'll see you for episode 2 either now on my Patreon or when I release it onto YouTube. So cheers guys, and take it easy.